G'day, this is Zoe and I'm Ryan and we're from the Canberra Environment Centre. We're here in Hague Park today to introduce 20 new wicking beds made out of recycled materials that the City Renewal Authority is installing for us all to enjoy. These beds are going to be planted with a seasonal array of plants to encourage biodiversity and pollination, to showcase edible plants and cultural plant use, and to support a thriving living culture in our city. What is a wicking bed, Zoe?
So a wicking bed is a raised garden bed that's self-watering. You can think of it like a large self-watering pot. It has a reservoir underneath that stores water, and the water wicks naturally up into the soil up above, keeping the plants watered all the time. These wicking beds have been built out of recycled material, and we've lined them with builder's film to make a waterproof reservoir. Now, underneath the builder's film, we've put core flute to protect it. This wicking bed needs plumbing, so we're going to add an inflow pipe to allow us to water directly down into the reservoir. We've got an outlet pipe here to prevent the water level from rising above the level of the reservoir into the soil. And this is a drainage pipe for if you need to empty the reservoir completely, you just pull the plug hole like it's in a bath. Inside that reservoir we're going to be putting scoria, which is a kind of volcanic rock that's porous, and it helps to assist that wicking process. And we're just going to add it very gently to the bottom of the wicking bed to prevent it from falling too hard and breaking the plastic. So here we've got some geotextile. It is a heavy-duty landscaping fabric, and we're installing it between the scoria and the soil to keep the soil from falling down into the reservoir. So now we're adding soil to the wicking beds. It goes above the geotextile, and that's where we're going to put the plants. Now it's time to plant out the wicking bed. So we've got some strawberries, we've got some edible spinach here, we've got some aromatic herbs, and we're just going to plant this out so that we have a beautiful edible garden in this public space. So now we're adding water into the inflow pipe. It just goes directly down in from the hose, down through this pipe, into the reservoir until it's nice and full. Even though this is a wicking bed that waters from the bottom, we're just giving these plants a little head start by watering from the top, just for their first water.
More plants in and around our public spaces make for more beautiful and relaxing places and cooler microclimates for us all to enjoy. Having nature in and around our city is becoming more and more important for people to be able to connect with natural places as well as each other, as more of us are living in apartments and living alone. These wicking beds are great for such purposes because they're extremely water efficient. The plants have all the water they need underneath, which will allow them to reach their full potential, just like our city.